I'm Micah Potts, and you're watching another Daily Dose. Scientists are using a 3.2 billion pixel camera to take the largest photo ever. Space scientists, that's right, space, plan to use this SUV-sized camera to take huge, sweeping pictures of the southern sky as part of something called the Legacy Survey of Space and Time, the LSST. The survey is expected to help scientists literally see our universe better than ever before and help them resolve some of astronomy's biggest mysteries, like how galaxies evolve, how theories about dark matter and energy collide with reality. It's currently in Northern California, and they're planning to bring it to Chile's Rubin Observatory. They've tested the camera out already on objects like Romanesco broccoli, a vegetable known for its fractal-like qualities, a 19th century French engraving of the sky, and a photo of Vera Rubin, the astronomer for whom the Chile Observatory was named. The camera is slated to make its move in 2021 for final testing and integration into the Rubin Observatory. Speaking of mysteries, there's a new one in the universe. Apparently, it's too thin. Now, we already know that it's expanding way quicker than it's supposed to and actually accelerating, but apparently it's also not clumping properly. Scientists are pretty confused about it. They know about dark matter and dark energy, and now they're thinking maybe it's something involving dark radiation? That's what they're trying to figure out. A link in the description. Apparently, the most common pain relief drug in the world induces risky behavior. Acetaminophen, also known as Tylenol, apparently makes people feel less negative emotion when they consider risky activities. They just don't feel as scared. Now, with nearly 25% of the population in the US taking acetaminophen each week, this reduces risk perceptions and increases risk-taking, which could have important effects on society as a whole. They produced experiments that participants had to pump an uninflated balloon on a computer screen, with each single pump earning imaginary money. Their instructions were to earn as much imaginary money as possible by pumping the balloon as much as possible, but to make sure not to pop the balloon, in which case they would then lose the money. On a whole, the people on acetaminophen pumped and burst their balloons far more than the controls did, and it gave out these results. Now, they think it could also be interpreted that this could actually just be a symbol of reduced anxiety, but they're still trying to figure that all out. Kind of interesting. Makes you wonder if you should be taking this stuff. In other news, Jay Leno is going to host the You Bet Your Life game show. It's going to be a reboot on Fox television stations. The quiz show got its start on radio in 1947 before transitioning to television. The comedian will revive the series with Fox starting in the fall of 2021. Jay says he's thrilled to be hosting the latest version because one of his favorite things to do is talk to regular people and draw humor out of them. This is a comedy show wrapped in a game show that allows him to do just that. Now, I'm a personal fan of Jay Leno, so I'm excited to see this come out, and hopefully it should be pretty funny. In space, there's a potentially hazardous asteroid wider than 2 football fields set to fly past Earth next week. On September 14th, the space rock known as Asteroid 2020 QL2 is more than 120 meters in diameter. It's expected to fly past Earth at a speed of nearly 24,000 miles per hour and come within a distance of just 4.2 million miles. Now, in comparison, the moon is 238,000 miles away. So, not too close, but still close enough where we need to pay attention to it. Separately, in August, an asteroid the size of a pickup truck flew within 2,000 miles of Earth, the closest ever recorded, and it was completely missed by NASA until after it flew past the planet. A recent survey showed that Americans prefer a space program that focuses on potential asteroid impacts, being that it could be the most significant problem that humans could ever run into. Since we're in space, scientists searching for extraterrestrial life still find that we are alone, unfortunately, for now. researchers in Western Australia scanned some 2.3 million stars for signs of civilization. The researchers are hunting for techno-signatures, such as communication signals that may originate from these intelligent beings. Using the Murchison Wide Field Array in the outback of Western Australia, they search for low-frequency radio emissions, similar to FM radio, from stars in the constellation of Vela. 10 million stars does seem like a lot. However, our best evaluation is that there are around 100 billion stars just in the Milky Way galaxy alone. So we've really only looked at about 0.001% of our galaxy. That's equivalent to if the entire oceans contain only 30 fish, and we tried to look for them by testing an area the size of a backyard swimming pool. Obviously, the chances of finding one of those 30 are pretty slim. The important thing, though, is that we keep looking, and, in the past, maybe we'll be surprised. Just like in the past. And finally, apparently, when on Mars, we may end up looking just like theoretical Martians do. Some scientists now believe humans not born and bred on Earth may end up looking just like the sci-fi Martians that we're all used to. It's due, of course, to the different conditions in space and on other planets. Without gravity to keep everything in place, the human body changing shape is not a spaced-out conjecture for long-term non-Earth dwellers, nor is the prospect of skin evolving different colors and textures to deal with the higher ultraviolet rays beyond the Earth's atmosphere. So, it just brings about to another theory that aliens are actually future versions of us, or just highly evolved versions of us. Pretty interesting. That's it for now. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. Peace.